My people, them say e good make person number in days, make e for fit measure the achievement wey e get. For inside this measurement, 5 years no be beans. If 5 years of progress don waka, e reach to throw away hand up, celebrate and jollificate. KNCV don do correct work for the past 5 years. Now why them deserve correct salute?
Excuse me, cough. You have overstayed your welcome. Me cough no kill you. Check out. Aha! Large man. You dey cough. You sabi person where they cough. You reach 2 weeks or more. Make you check that cough.
On top TB Tori for today, we get special edition on top the 5 years anniversary of KNCV, where we dey use this month to take celebrate 5 years of correct better fighting against this wicked disease wey dem dey call tuberculosis. Now we dey celebrate with KNCV today. So for this celebratory edition, we go dey do check-ins of the correct work wey KNCV dey do to pursue tuberculosis comot for Nigeria patapata. Nigeria na country wey get high number of TB cases, wey we dey call TB body. One of the major challenges where the country get na to come find these people wey get the TB, do diagnosis, na to check in for them. For the past 5 years, KNCV don open different avenue to face this challenge koro for eye.
KNCV Tuberculosis Foundation Nigeria, an indigenous non-governmental organization wey don dey work with national TB program to fight TB comot for we country Nigeria. Our vision na Nigeria wey no get TB at all. Our mission is to eliminate tuberculosis through the development and implementation of effective, efficient and sustainable tuberculosis control strategies. Even this English sweet me sef. No let that one confuse you. Wetin we dey do be say we dey work well make we comot this TB for we country. Simple. You go agree with me say if you wan comot something, you go first know where the thing dey, find am there, comot am. Na so we dey do for TB. We dey find people wey get TB, wey no even know say they get TB, they carry am, they waka up and down, and give them treatment, make they know they spread the disease everywhere. We know say TB they spread from one person to another. Before I tell you now how we dey find the TB, they comot am, make I tell you now who they give us money, who they support us with money, we dey take fight. Now United States Agency for International Development, USAID, na demo.
As Dr. Ogo talk, with correct support from the American people them and other stakeholders, KNCV fit to gather people wey sabi their work well for different parts of this fight against TB to tackle the matter.
We are again running another USAID project called the TB LON project, regions 1, 2, and 3, in about 18 states in the country, high burden states. So the interventions are to look out for TB by actively screening all persons who come to our health facilities.
Them they do different programs all to add big hand join to put an end to this TB for Nigeria. From the finding of cases, KNCV gets hand.
For the community, we dey do wetin we dey call house-to-house TB search. They screen people from house to house. The people wey get symptoms, we go just collect their sputum and send to lab and get the result back. Tell them wetin e be, TB dey or e no dey. Another one wey we dey do, they call am community outreach. Na so we go gather people for one place. If it be health center, if it be school, if it be market sef, we go just screen them. And anybody wey get symptoms, we go collect sample, go lab. For that community thing wey we dey do, we get one ogbonge truck wey we dey call Wellness on Wheels truck, WOW truck. If you see this truck, you go bow. E be like hospital where they move. Inside the truck, we get digital x-ray where we dey use with computer on top. That test na free. The one where we dey do with Gene Expert, the one where we dey do for x-ray, na free. We dey pay for the x-ray. And if the hospital where you dey no get x-ray, we go pay your transport join to the hospital where get the x-ray, where you go do the test.
For the testing of TB, KNCV gets expert hand safe.
The thing where they cause this TB sickness na one kind wicked germ wey no dey gree die. Im name na Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Person wey get this TB germ for body dey cough, and im cough no dey quick go. E dey get fever, e dey lose weight, e dey sweat for night. That kind sweat wey be say others wey dey around you go dey feel okay. E go be as if NEPA take light for only your domot, because na so heat go dey feel. The germ dey very small. Before we dey use wetin oyibo dey call microscope dey check am, but nowadays we don get better machine wey be gene expert. This ogbonge gene expert machine fit check for TB germ for the cough wey we dey comot put inside specimen container. Healthcare workers wey dey work for hospital go request for the cough wey you cough comot for chest. No be spit o, na real cough wey come from the chest na im be the good sample for TB test.
To tuberculosis wey no dey hear word like drug-resistant TB, KNCV get quality program for am.
So DRTB, drug-resistant tuberculosis, is defined as TB in whose infecting organism is confirmed by the laboratory not to respond to common anti-TB drugs. Its mode of transmission is similar to that of TB, and it's generally a global health threat with high risk of disease and death.
Even the TB wey dey join body with person wey get HIV, KNCV get plan for that one too.
But the good news again is for everyone that has this TB and HIV, as of 2019, we were able to at least place 9 out of 10 of them on treatment, which means about 91% of the TB HIV patients were placed on both drugs for HIV and tuberculosis. To achieve this milestone, what we encourage everyone to do is to ensure that in a case where somebody is already diagnosed of having tuberculosis, mostly through gene experts and other available means of diagnosing tuberculosis, that same person should be screened for HIV to ensure that we don't have this synergy going on in that patient. And the same applies to someone that is diagnosed of HIV at any point in time. We should ensure that that person also gets screened for TB.
Come join the tuberculosis where they jump enter pikins them. KNCV still get them for mind.
Now the pikin sputum when be mucus, when the pikin cough out from the throat, or the stool of the pikin, the poo-poo, na we fit carry take go do the test when we dey call gene expert tests. And within 2 hours, the result of that test don't come out, so e no dey delay.
KNCV carry this matter of TB treatment share for both government hand and private stakeholders them. Make the work for go round dey faster and dey more effective.
So this now wetin the PPM sector they do, the public-private mix, to make sure that we join hands with all the government resources available to find and treat TB. And so this private sector engagement don't dey ground for some time now, and we dey use them well, and we dey see cases now. We dey also collaborate with diagnostic centers when they do chest x-ray, because we dey also use chest x-ray to diagnose TB. And all these things we dey do now in the whole strategy to end TB.
KNCV still dey carry message give all we country people with number wey dem fit to call for free if dem dey feel things wey join tuberculosis for body.
Excuse me, check out. You have overstayed your welcome.
Jerry Hosford.
You dey cough. You sabi person where they cough. It reach 2 weeks or more. Make you check that cough. You dey cough. You sabi pikin where they cough. It reach 2 weeks or more. Make you check that cough. Dial that 3340. 3340. Dial that 3340. 3340. Tuberculosis no need to kill you. No need to dial that 3340. 3340. Dial that 3340. 3340.
Kai, my people, the work where KNCV don't take these 5 years do for Nigeria no be here. Now why we get all this success story where they fly here and there by and by.
Every time the nurse call me, say how far? Me, I take the advice of that nurse. She told me to take the drugs directly as they give me. As I go for drugs, because I didn't have money, I didn't say they would collect money from me. As I go there, my doctor said they don't want money. They give me that drug for free. For 6 months, I take the drugs.
The first 4 months, I was taking the drugs together with the injections, which took me up to 4 months. About 120 injections.
So
I didn't miss even a day in taking the injection and also the drugs.
Wow.
From my experience, what I will tell people that I was ignorant of what I was going through, that I went to a hospital and spent some money. If not, the testing of TB is free.
The man just grabbed into my shop. The man was coughing, sweating at the same time. Then he came to buy drugs. Then I asked him, how long are you coughing? He now told me that it's more than 2 weeks. So I just advised him. I collected his bottle and sent to Federal Medical Center, and they diagnosed him of TB. And he started collecting the drugs on that same day, and the man is getting better now.
My name is Anna Kutawan, Dr. Happiness. I'm one of the adult staff working as a data officer at Everett Diagnostic Laboratory. My experience working with KNCV has been a wonderful one. As a data officer, I screen patients, identify presumptives, document the record in the facility register, and ensure electronic entry of data in the project app. KNCV is well to do. I have never regretted working with this wonderful organization.
Executive Director of KNCV Tuberculosis Foundation Nigeria, Dr. Bertrand Odume, shook mouth to tell us, say, with the 5 years where KNCV don't work so, more still they come for the correct work where KNCV they do to combat tuberculosis for Nigeria.
It has truly been an awesome 5 years of teamwork. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the fantastic staff of KNCV Nigeria for the superb work done in the past 5 years, including during the global crisis that has recently emerged. The KNCV board and all our partners have been very supportive all these years. The drive of our staff has been phenomenal, and your commitment to fulfilling our vision and mission is beyond question. I know that we'll continue to ensure that we'll find the missing TB cases in the 14 states where we work in Nigeria, as we strive to see a Nigeria free of tuberculosis. Our gratitude also goes to our funder USAID for the resources as well as their technical guidance, and to the state TB program team and the facilities where we work. We are very grateful. To the National TB program, we are grateful for their leadership and continued collaboration. Happy 50th year anniversary, KNCV Tuberculosis Foundation Nigeria. Thank you.
My people, 5 years of impact, 5 years of to dey save people life from disease where they chop the life drink water, 5 years of combating disease wey get ability to kill person joy, to thief person life, 5 years of commitment to make sure say we stand against this disease, comot am for we country patapata. Na better 5 years be that. Nigeria join to celebrate KNCV at 5. Una do well.
Make you check that cough, check that cough.